way this weekend. You can meet some of the players. You can enjoy a brand new fan experience. There's so much to do. And right now, one of the NFL's top agents is in town this weekend for the Combine. He's also a Notre Dame Law alum, and he calls Indiana his second home. We are welcoming back Eugene Lee, founder of MBK Sports Management Group. Thank you, Eugene, so much for stopping by again this year.
Thank you for having me.
You are a dear friend, and
Yes.
I'm so excited when you come to town, because when you come here, I know you bring top talent with you. So I want to get to the fan experience, but first let's go through some of the guys, because one of your guys is on his way to superstardom. Penn
That's
State.
correct. Yeah, Chris Godwin's our Penn State
Yes.
wide receiver. Chris is a phenomenal player, even better young man, which is pretty much par for the course in how we
Yeah.
approach the industry. He bench pressed today. He was
Yeah.
tied for second in his group with 19 reps. We have a cornerback from Temple, Nate Hairston, rising player, very aggressive, very competitive,
Yeah.
converted wide receiver with a lot of talent and a lot of potential there. And then we have a running back from Wisconsin, Dare Ogunbowale, who worked out today. High character young man. He gave the keynote speech at the Big Ten kickoff luncheon back in July.
That's awesome. You have so many young men that you work with who do have a lot of character. You talk about that a lot. Your book, My Brother's Keeper, you've been called the NFL's most ethical agent. There are a lot of parents watching right now. A lot of parents are going to be taking their kids out this weekend, showing them what top talent not only looks like, but there's a different conversation that's happening. I know you approach sports with a different philosophy. Tell us a little bit about that and why it's important.
It's important because you want staying power. You know, everyone obviously wants to sign the player who has the tremendous athletic ability, you know, the special athletic talent, and obviously you need a modicum of that,
Yes.
actually more than a modicum, to play at the highest level. But on top of that, we look for young men who have the ability to stick, to have the opportunity, God willing they stay healthy, to get to the second contract. And in order to do that, you need something called football character.
Yeah.
You know, football character, it's not a yes or no, black or white answer. There's no grade given for it, but you can delineate football character from a player's work ethic, his passion for the game, his toughness, durability, competitive nature, and then his instincts, his football IQ. And we look for players that possess that. And
now the NFL is kind of taking that lead, I think, as well, because you were telling me earlier that they're looking at character as one of the defining things in terms of whether or not they're going to look at a talent.
That's true. I mean, this year with National Football Scouting running the Combine, you had some players like Joe Mixon, Chad Kelly, who were not invited due to some incidents off the field. And there's been a, you know, both sides of the coin have been argued. Essentially, some teams wanted him here so they could interview him and find out more about the off-the-field incident. And because he wasn't here, now they have to bring him in on their own.
So parents watching, no matter, and this is, I guess, universal to all sports. I mean, character, sportsmanship, sportswomanship. For the parents watching, how would you best suggest that they help their young people develop the character it takes to go and perform at those high levels and sustain that career, perhaps?
You know, as a new father myself, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to coach my son. And I think basically the best way to approach it is, you know, I'm not a fan of participation trophies. I think that you compete to win. But at the same point in time, if you give it everything you have, you need to be gracious in defeat. So for a lot of parents out there, I would say focus not only on the end result, on the wins or losses, but focus on the process itself in terms of developing talent, developing fundamental skills, whatever sport your son or daughter plays.
And remember that when if your son and daughter is talented, that's a gift. And they've been given a gift, and with those gifts comes huge responsibilities.
Absolutely. To whom much is given, much is required.
That's absolutely right. Well, okay, so this weekend, the fan experience is new. A lot of people wondering, how do I get down there? What times are best? How do I get the big autographs? Do you have any suggestions for us?
Well, the fan experience is in the convention center, so
Yeah.
you can head down there. I think it's open, you know, from late morning all through the afternoon tomorrow on Saturday, and I think it's open Sunday as well.
Yeah.
So you can. I checked in on the first night when they were putting things together in there. It looks awesome. It looks like what they have at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I would just say, if you have time, bring your family down, walk around downtown Indianapolis. It should be nice this weekend.
Yeah.
You know, check out some of the sites, check out some of the hotel lobbies. You
And
might
the
run into
players
some
are
people.
going to, and the players are going to be available for signing autographs too, is what I'm hearing.
You'll catch them here or there.
Okay.
I mean, if you're in downtown Indy and you're going from hotel to hotel, you will catch some people, some players, some NFL coaches, some NFL bigwigs.
All right, Eugene, thanks for stopping by.
My
We look
pleasure.
forward to continued success from your guys, and thanks for giving some words of wisdom to our parents as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys, over to you.
All right, thank you so much.